Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
By his own admission, the enormous crowds that flock to Jeremy Clarkson's farm shop are a bloody nuisance, leaving neighbors complaining they have been driven round the bend by speeding cars and traffic jams. And now, after years of chaos, the family who live closest to the former Top Gear presenter are selling up their farmhouse home, Mail Online can reveal. Property developer Graham Bourne, 71, lives just 500 yards from Clarkson's country mansion in a pocket of land almost completely surrounded by the star's colossal farming enterprise, ironically named Diddley Squat. One neighbor said of Mr. Bourne, "He's not been well and doesn't get down here very often. I think he can do without the hassle." But potential buyers need not fear, as the upmarket estate agents instructed to sell the property with a guide price of £3.85 million are highlighting the connection as a key selling point. Knight Frank's glossy brochure describes Foxglove Farm as a beautiful 8-bedroom country home in its own very quiet oasis next door to famed Clarkson's farm. Its sale also appears to be offering a rare opportunity to the upwardly mobile to get a foothold within the famed Chipping Norton set. Mr. Bourne bought his 10-acre farmhouse home in 2017, 3 years before the quiet of the idyllic Cotswolds retreat was shattered when Clarkson, 64, opened up his world-famous farm shop. Visitors from around the globe began flocking there after his countryside escapades featured in the smash hit Amazon Prime reality series Clarkson's Farm. The roaring success of Clarkson's enterprise created mayhem in the previously quiet country roads surrounding the star's 1,000-acre farm. Locals have complained of 3-hour traffic jams as hundreds of visitors flood into the area 5 days a week. The farm shop is also said to be a magnet for petrolheads and boy racers who park their souped-up sports cars outside the popular shop, along with the Range Rovers and SUVs more suited to the local terrain. While Mr. Bourne's home sits on the edge of the Oxfordshire village a mile down the narrow country lane where the shop is sited, it hasn't stopped visitors blocking the entrance to his driveway. His home, and another similar one next door, are thought to have previously been part of a stud farm which was sold off and divided up. The woman who lives in the property next to Mr. Bourne's house told Mail Online, "There's no problem with Clarkson apart from the traffic and getting in and out. One day there were so many people there, they parked right the way down to our drive. One bank holiday you could hear people shouting down there. I think people sometimes come down looking for him. You tell them he doesn't live here. They don't believe you. You have to have an argument with them and tell them to get lost. We've put in a new drive because they used to come down here and leave a right mess of the verges." The woman said matters had improved after Clarkson was granted temporary permission for a car park next to the shop, which is due to last 3 years. He also has an overspill car park in a field he owns on the other side of the road from the shop. But she added, "The road was shut yesterday because there were that many people." She said of Mr. Bourne, "He's mainly in America. This was like a holiday home for his family. It's been on the market and the people have pulled out twice. Clarkson's not interested in buying it. He's never shown any interest in either of our properties. I think he's got enough land already." The property consists of a 5-bedroom farmhouse along with a separate 3-bed cottage, 2 stables, 2-bay carport and workshop surrounded by open countryside. In its property description, Knight Frank says, "Built in 1954 of a stone construction under a pitch-tiled roof, it has been almost doubled in size, creating comfortable family accommodation in this enviable position. The house enjoys a feeling of space and privacy complemented by landscaped gardens and grounds, and glorious views across the Evenlode Valley. Whilst extensively modernized and extended, the house has lovely traditional features such as stone-mullioned windows, flooring, and fireplaces." Describing the property's situation, the brochure says, "The village is easily accessed by direct railway from Paddington to Charlbury Station from 1 hour 10 minutes. Hugely popular, not least as the setting